Hello crafty friend, it's Justine. I hope you're doing so well. Today I will be showing you 5 beautiful glimmered, a little bit of stitching cards, all with Yana's new collection. And I just am adoring it so far. It is just stunning. If you have not looked at what she has in her collection, I will just pop that on the screen for you so you can see it. But there's all sorts of foiling and it's just beautiful. So I have been totally inspired by some of the gorgeous foils that Spellbinders has. And here I am making non-traditional Christmas cards. That's why I call this video Not Your Mother's Christmas Cards, because unless you have a cool mama, this is not your typical Christmas card video. So if Christmas cards that are a little bit funky, a little bit not the usual, are your thing, stick around and I hope you enjoy. I'm going to have 5 different cards. So if you are interested in letting me know your favorite, just be on the lookout. And then when you have a favorite, let me know in the comments. Then I will be able to know what your favorite is. Now, this first card, I used the gorgeous lights, and they're like kind of tangled, but not really, not in an obnoxious way. It's just like ever so perfectly placed lights. Stunning. And then there's these little sentiments that you can add with it. This one says, "Have a delightful Christmas," which I love a pun. If you know me, you know I love puns. So I had to use that one. I put the sentiment on with some purple. I think that one was the magenta. And then I did moon dust for the lights, which if you've been watching my glimmer videos, you know moon dust is one of my absolute favorite glimmer foils. It is so gorgeous. It reads purple, it reads the pink tones, it has the green tones in it. I just love it. So that's what I made the lights with. And to accent that, I have some teal and like a almost like a cream periwinkle going on in the back. And that's just kind of to give my card a little depth. But I figured black would be fun to foil on because lights, black, the darkness, you can see them a lot better at night. I don't know, to me it just made sense. Anyway, this glimmer foil plate comes with an option. Now you can have your lights be a few different ways. You can glimmer the little holder part of the bulb. You can die cut that out, or you could die cut out the tip of the lights as well. So what I chose to do on this card was to die cut out the bulb and the holder, and I used glitter paper because I love glitter and I could not resist. I have a whole pack of glitter paper that just kind of is paying rent right on my desk. So I grab for it often, and this like magenta glimmer foil, this magenta glitter paper matched my foil really well. And a little life hack, if you are not in the position to buy a package of glimmer, a package of glitter paper of all sorts of different colors, and you're just going to try to find out if you like it or not, just buy a white pack. I think they sell it at Walmart. You can get a whole pack for like, I don't even know how much because I've been going through one pack for a long time, but you can buy white and then just color whatever color you want. You know, I'm all about saving money, so there you have it. Now, another way to save money and buy with Spellbinders is to be aware of their amazing sales. If you are not a subscriber, if you are not part of the Facebook group that I run, you need to be. Just putting it out there for you. On that Facebook group, we just hit 6,000 members. I know, I was just so thrilled. I have been running that page for 3 years. It started from day dot of COVID, and I just have loved growing the group. I absolutely love seeing people's creations and just making connections with other crafters. So if you are not part of that group, you're going to want to be, because not only are you going to be inspired by my videos and my content, but 5,999 other people who are crafters and amazing thinkers and brave individuals who are willing to share their creations with you. So go ahead and join that. And going back to the saving money part, I always post on there if there is a Spellbinders sale. So if you're interested in saving money, join my group. Anyway, done with that spiel. This card is so stunning. I love how I added the 3 little extras in there. It's just a little touch. I don't always add things to the inside, but sometimes I like to. Especially if the pieces, like those little lights, are fairly small. They're going to get lost in my craft room if I put them on my desk, let's just be really honest. And they're adorable in that card. They match that card. So therefore, in my mind, the right place for them to be is inside that specific card. Now, we're moving on to card number 2. This card was made with, I'm pretty sure this is the Diamond Argyle. It came out last summer. I know, last summer. And it's one of my favorites for background stitching because it has the diamonds, and I just find that really pretty. It's perfect for a full background. Look at that. Just gorgeous. This was one of the cards I stitched up on vacation from last month, and I just thought that purple and green would be perfect for a Christmas card. I know, right? Crazy. Anyway, we're gonna put that on there. No, we're not. We're gonna peel it off really quick because I forgot I had my faux twine here. Bear with me, people. Okay. I was just so excited about my stitching that I just forgot what I was doing. Okay, we're gonna just take a pivot here. I die cut out from my glitter paper pack, as I did with the first card, this kind of like gold brown, maybe I would call it like a glitter brass glitter cardstock. I just die cut out this piece, and it is a Spellbinders product. I use it so often that I didn't even bother to put it back in the packaging, but it's the sealed twine, and I love this one. This lives on my desk. That's how much I love it. And within arm's reach of when I'm filming and prepping, by the way, not just over on the corner, but it lives on my desk. I love this one. So anyway, I'm going to have this be my landing spot for my gorgeous purple sentiment. So I'm actually going to glue on the circle to the back of my sentiment. And the reason why I'm doing that is because the sentiment is not a perfect shape. It kind of follows the words. So it's not a rectangle, it's not a circle. And because it's like that, I want to make sure that it goes on straight. I love that sometimes when Spellbinders has sentiment dies like this, sentiment glimmer plates, they give you the die to make it cut out perfectly, and that is just so pretty to me. So I'm going to put it on, and actually I'm going to kind of bring it up so it's on the top third of the card, something like that. So I'm actually just going to pinch it and then secure the back on, and then I'll probably go in with my liquid glue and maybe just sneak a little glue under the sentiment. But we're going to use some double-sided tape and just kind of cheat, if you will. Put it right over that glitter paper like that. And then I'm going to cut off my extras here because with stitching cards, they are heavier. And if I decide to mail this card, any extra weight can come off. And that's the reason why I didn't die cut this one fully, because I knew all it had to do was just go around my card base and not be showing that whole piece here. Okay, I'm going to get my tape ready, but before I secure it, I'm just going to double check that it's straight-ish. and go from there. I think that's as good as I'd like it to be. Right about there. Alrighty, now I can glue this right onto my card base. And there you have it, card number 2 all finished. Gorgeous. Alright, number 3. Now this one involves some stitching. If you are a subscriber and you've been following along on my channel, you know that I just went on vacation and I had a fabulous time stitching on vacation. So I, first of all, wanted to use some of the stitching dies that I had in my stash already in my hoard of a craft room and just kind of shop my stash because, again, saving money. So I pulled out this oval die, which I just adore because it's so fun to stitch and it always gives a gorgeous result. But I used it as a window, and I used that window look on a few different cards that I'm going to have on my channel coming up this month. But on this card, I used more glitter paper, and this one is purple. So this glitter paper was kind of odd. I actually think it's a sticker. It's sticker paper. This, I have no idea where it came from. I have one single sheet. What a waste of glue. I have one single sheet of this purple paper, and apparently it's sticker paper, so we're just gonna stick it right on because it's a giant sticker. But it goes on really easy. No lumps or bubbles. Very interesting texture. It's very, very smooth compared to my paper that I used here that's like, I don't know. I have a texture thing. Anyway, we're moving along. Back to Yana. I used her sentiment on this card. Now, this sentiment I have just been obsessed with. And you might be saying, okay, yeah, you like it, whatever. No, I have used it. I don't even know how many times. I am putting out more videos this month with this sentiment. I have probably glimmered and die cut this sentiment probably 25 to 30 times already. I think that that sentiment is just perfect for Christmas cards because it says Christmas blessings, and yeah, let's be blessed at Christmas, you know? And if you are, and it's a cheerful little one. I love the font. It has that scripty Christmas and that really elegantly bold blessings, and it just works for my brain. You know, sometimes that just happens. Things just look really good. Anyway, I'm adding these gorgeous stitching dies that are the poinsettia / poinsettia flowers. I could not decide the layout, so I'm just going to take a minute or two here and just think about my layout a little bit better, and I'll let you know what I come up with. Alright, I've given it a minute or two to kind of figure out my layout. This is a layout that my brain is all excited about, so I am going to go with it and stop putzing around. But these gorgeous stitched pieces are all from the new stitching collection, which is called Stitched for Christmas, and I am obsessed. I have really, really loved July's collections. Every single one of them has just been over the top, just my style. I don't know. I love Yana's collection here today. I love the stitching stuff. It really kind of helped me get back into stitching again. With our house kind of being under construction a little bit, I have really not been stitching too much at all this early summer, besides being on vacation, just because there's not really one good spot for me to be that isn't construction dusty and just, no. So this stitch collection kind of got me back into stitching, which definitely made my serotonin levels go sky high. But because I haven't been into stitching, I've been glimmering a storm up. So I'm thankful for Yana's GLIMMER collection as well, because that has been also making me just so excited about card making. And just helped me really enjoy my summer break as a teacher. It doesn't take much for me to enjoy that summer break, but card making with gorgeous supplies will do it every single time. Speaking of summer break, it's now July and I have jury duty again. And you might be saying, why? Well, I live in a small town in Minnesota, and I also live in a small county in Minnesota. So, well, technically the county is big, but the population is small. We're talking rural people. And when I mean that, I'm saying like it's rural. So, because we have a small population, I imparted a 4-month service, if you will. So I can serve up to 10 days in that 4-month period. In June, I served 1 day. So I am hoping and praying, literally, that I am not called in September because that is when school starts. I am a kindergarten teacher. You can't really just call in a substitute on the first or third or second day of kindergarten, or really even the first month of kindergarten, because I don't even know who I would even, I don't know. I don't see that working out well. So my point is, I really hope I get my jury duty service done in the summer. I don't mind being a juror at all. I thought it was quite an interesting experience, to say the very least. So, and I mean, I'm all about the I am a huge fan of the judicial system in the United States, so it was fun to be part of that. I definitely took it seriously, which was really just interesting. I can't give details about anything because I'm just not really wanting to put anybody's business out there. And I mean, the case that I was involved in was pretty serious, so not talking about it too much, but I thought that it was definitely an educational experience, and as a teacher, I'm all about lifelong learning, so it was very interesting. Plus, I was the youngest one there, which I haven't been in a room and been the youngest, so I thought that was... I've never been in a room of like 80 people, been the youngest person there. It was odd. Odd, but interesting. Back to the card. I am going to finish off the poinsettias with some of these dimensional dots, and these are new as well to Spellbinders. This is the two-tone purple, which, ooh, that purple's a little too dark. I'm going to go with the light one. These are fabulous for adding little embellishments on because they definitely pack a punch with the shine factor. Look at how shiny that is. But it's not this honkin' gem, which is going to be all weird in the post. And your post people are not going to be mad at you, and it's not going to break through an envelope. So that's always a win for me. Especially with Christmas cards, because they're probably going in the mail unless you hand deliver them, which if you do, good on ya. Is that a British thing? I don't even know. I've been watching a lot of British TV, so... This is so chatty. I can't even. I'm going to have to put chatty in that title because it's been a chatty one, but look how pretty that is. Oh, I just love it. Okay, moving along. My last two cards feature the same glimmer plate. So it has this joyful one that says be joyful. Yes, I used moon dust. Look at that. This really shows. It reads purple, blue, green, and even some yellow. I love that moon dust one. Anyway, and then I also used this full, oh my goodness, look at that on the camera. This full glimmer plate, which is so pretty. And this glimmer plate comes with a stencil. So if you are a stencil person, perk up your ears because this you can glimmer on really any paper. I would probably do white if it was me. And grab some Distress Oxides and stencil up a glimmered image. Gorgeous. I went with black because I was kind of going on the non-traditional Christmas card route, which is kind of my thing now. I don't know. I hope that it's not throwing people off too much and whatever, but anyway, look how pretty that is. It's so gorgeous. that glimmer alone with just one of the, like, even that Christmas blessing sentiment, stunning. But I'm going to add this even more beautiful, joyful glimmered area right on top. Now this is a 2-piece these are 2 different hot foil plates that make this. There's the one that does all of the little greens, which on my card is purple. And then the Be Joyful is its own glimmer. So if you just want the Be Joyful, you can do that without the little sprigs. And if you want them the same color, you can foil that too. But I chose 2 different colors because I was feeling extra that day. So here I am adding it to my card, and it is so pretty. I don't even think this needs an embellishment. I might change my mind, I don't know, but look how pretty that is. The light just catches it. I can just see this next to like a dark room. I can just see it. A dark living room, the Christmas tree is on, maybe lights are hanging in a little swag in the corner, and you're looking at your Christmas cards and the light from the Christmas tree hits this. Get out. It's so cool. Okay. I'm going to stop being a dork and just keep moving along. My last card, I went crazy with the moon dust. Look at that. Gorgeous. So this one I left as a full A2 sized background. It's going to cover my whole card here. Like so. And these glimmer plates are perfect for doing the reverse foiling on. And I actually did that, and you're going to see this design in a lot of my cards this month because it's so pretty to not use the waste paper. It's just too pretty, you know? Anyway, for the background panel for this, I had to use my silver mirrored cardstock, which is like gold in my craft room. I love the mirrored cardstock, so I had to pull it out with this one because this is just a shining, shimmering, splendid card. So it deserves a gorgeous little mat of some silver on the back. Oh, that is so pretty. Oh, wow. See, the camera, when it's doing a video, picks up all of that color, but I just feel like whenever I take pictures of this, it just does not turn out as well. But look at those. Oh, I could just stare at it. Okay, moving along. That was my last card, so I'm going to show you all 5 of them now. And, oh, I saved this little scrap. Do you see how gorgeous this is? And I'm not a paper saver too much, but this one was just so pretty, I could not put it in my recycling. So I'm actually going to add it to the inside of my card. I know, another inside design. It's not really too fussy and not too much of a design, but I'm just going to put it right on the edge because, again, it's too pretty to throw away and it's too small to just hoard in my craft room. So it's going right in the card and it matches. See if I can figure this out. Sometimes I feel like I need a third hand to do things. Perhaps you can relate. I don't know if there's any third hands for sale. I hope you know I'm kidding. Alrighty, moving on. Here are my 5 cards. I better put my needle in my glue so it doesn't dry out because nobody wants that. Okay, here are all 5 of my cards. Little stitching, a little glimmer, a little bit of glitter paper. Which one is your favorite? You guys, I don't have one. All 5 are my favorite. This is gorgeous. I love this collection. Thank you, Yana, for creating it. I know that it is not easy making a collection, and good on ya. And good on Spellbinders for making another one because it's a hit in my book. Again, not being paid to say this. I just am obsessed with card making, so that's just my life. Anyway, let me know in the comments your favorite. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. Tomorrow I'm having some stitched sweater cards, so if you're interested in seeing more stitching like these or like this one, come on back. I'm going to do a little bit with Simon Hurley's little dogs, so that's later this week as well. Let's see, what else do we have on the docket? Ooh, I have another card with a Yana's white poinsettia, which is going to be purple and white, I think. That's coming up. I have a stitched Christmas tree. We got a stitched card with Santa on it, Christmas stencils, and at the end of the month, I have my stitched card update video, which is going to be a doozy because I was on vacation and I just stitched and stitched and stitched, and I woke up one morning, it was 4 a.m., went to bed at midnight, woke up at 4 a.m. and just started stitching. Yeah, my family thought I was a little nutso because I was watching some crime shows and stitching at 4 in the morning. Totally normal, right? Anyway, stay tuned for more videos on my channel, and I guess that's all I got for you. So thanks for watching all the way to the end of this cookie video, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.